everyone. Morning. Welcome to the stream. I know I promised Kirby Air Raiders, but we got a partner showcase to watch. I'm gonna jump in. Honestly, this is my first time actually seeing this live. I've seen this a partner showcase before, but wasn't available for it. But honestly, seeing a lot of the ships moving around, floating, melding into what should be the Ninja logo, honestly, it's oddly satisfying in some way. I can't describe what it is. Don't really have much to say. I mean, I did start this well before I normally do. I kind of like the startup screen, the new startup screen for these directs that they're showing. I imagine it's going to be the same for the general Nintendo Directs too, so... Definitely a lot to love about this little thing. I really don't have much to say with the start of these directs, these presentations and whatnot. I guess I'm just waiting for the full meat and potatoes of it. And Yeah, having two of these presentation reactions from you back week to week. Kind of an interesting concept for me. It's definitely a new concept for me right now. And I've heard we're going to be getting a general direct at some point. Like, I might be on vacation by then. Yeah, I'm going to be away soon. Might be missing that. Only about 2 more minutes before showtime, eh? Alright, time to lock in. Showtime is just about soon. Alright, oh yep, 30 seconds, why not? Yep, we actually got a counter. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. This is our partner showcase. So, alright, what's our first game gonna be? Anime. Alright.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura two young explorers must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure.
Yeah, you gotta love the
You'll
anime
need a
style.
few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water
So it's
to
a
activate
co-op game, like,
mechanisms
It Takes Two. That.
and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles.
Yeah, it's very. It Takes
While
Two.
exploring, you can
It Takes
encounter
Two, but
strange
anime.
life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game. Can these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
All right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
So these are Switch 1, but can work with Switch 2. Alright. What do we got? Great while watching the Nintendo Direct presentation. I'm pleased to meet your acquaintance. What about your little children takes place in a certain bay in Japan? A little visual novel like these. We have a video for you. Please take a look.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormasight mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
That's
The
interesting.
story
I never
follows
played one of these.
Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February
Might have
19th.
to check out that
Pre-orders
series.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory!
Okay, soccer game. Anime
A
soccer
new
game.
Captain Tsubasa game is
Wow, we
kicking
got a
its
lot
way
of
onto
anime games
Nintendo
right now.
Switch. Choose
And we're
from a
on,
roster
like,
of over
2K fans.
110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes,
this is
blocks,
actually an
dribbles,
anime game.
and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive
It's on
against
an
elite
anime.
competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational soccer action. When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters
Okay, yeah.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2,
Oh.
including some games that will also be available on
Okay, so
Nintendo
these are
Switch.
too. Alright.
A life or death fight for survival begins.
Resident Evil?
It was a normal
no.
day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
Mutant dinosaurs.
If
Alright.
you're found by a Xeno,
We'll go with that.
it's game over. fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive.
So it even has some Octo
Survive the subterranean depths in
Octodad,
Tokyo Scramble,
Octodad, but
launching
Survival Bar.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
So it's coming soon.
Awaken your Viking spirit.
The next game on our list is
Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Minecraft. We'll go with that.
Find your way forward in these games. Return
Hollow
to the
Knight.
kingdom of Hollow Nest and fight
Nice.
back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash
definitely
through
a
this
game I need to
2D action adventure
check out.
platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2
Nice.
players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack. eFootball,
Oh, another
reborn
soccer
from
game.
Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch
This
2.
time a more realistic one.
Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4
Oh,
ages in a brand
this is the
new
Adventures of
HD
Elliot.
2D action RPG.
Nice.
Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization.
Looks like Square Enix is doing
In
another
each
Chrono
age,
Trigger
the scenery
game.
and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, June 18th. Have a blast with
Bomberman.
Super Bomberman games from the
Nice.
Super NES era.
We're actually getting a
Play
Bomberman
the
collection.
first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide.
We're
The
actually
Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included.
Oh, we even get
Plus,
the NES
there's a
Bomberman.
brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as Game Share support.
All right.
Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown journey continues.
7 Rebirth, I take it.
The second entry in the
Yep.
Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Happened. He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation.
Yep, we got a Chocobo.
Team up with
Green
allies
Chocobo,
in
blue
battles,
Chocobo.
blending action and
Or
strategy.
teal.
If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
You're mine.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds.
Ah,
What
so
fate
they're tough
awaits
allies.
Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
What do we have here?
Vitals stable. Awakening subject. Hugh Williams.
While investigating a lunar research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Okay.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not what you're
So I definitely thought,
Overdrive
don't worry
protocols.
about that getting good.
Initiate.
Yeah, I've heard that Kirby Air is
Yeah,
going to update.
baby. We
I'm
did
gonna
it.
try to do it on Monday. I just wasn't able to
This
find
is
time to
how
play.
we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with the unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines.
Alright.
Journey to the Lost Lands. Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter. To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey
I'll
solo
try to play
or
on
with a
Monday,
team of warriors
but-
online and battle all sorts of primal
Well,
creatures in ferocious
But no
combat.
promises.
Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2
I should definitely try
this
to play
fall.
some of the Turok games now. Haven't been able to play
Uncover
it in
the
a...
truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes.
Well, let's hold on to
Outside the
Kinect
labyrinth,
then.
improve your stats. And spend
We
time
really
with
don't
your
expect
friends
much from the
as you
partner
prepare
showcases.
to conquer
I mean,
Xanadu.
one of the biggest ones for
The
the last
battle
time was
between
Pac-Man
man
World
and
2
monster
remake.
begins.
But other than that,
Discover the truth when
don't
Kyoto
even have a
Xanadu
PC?
launches on the Nintendo Switch
I'm
2
sure it's also on
and
Steam
Nintendo
at some
Switch
point.
systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games.
okay, more anime games. Alright,
It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon story game.
alright.
One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring
Okay,
in.
this is one that Finn
Form your
had
party from a
suggested
roster of
for
over
me
20
at time.
characters, each with their own fighting style.
I have to try that game out.
Channel
already
the power of
looked it up.
teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th.
Alright?
The latest Monster
Okay.
Hunter Stories game
And the
is
Monster
flying in.
Alright.
Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the
More
archives.
arcade archives. Alright, this is easy. My arcade game don't get it.
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And Get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives
Oh.
is on the way.
Wow.
Doraemon, Sonic Wings Special,
Okay.
and more will be released over time.
Huh.
The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders
Now this
and
is
Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark
Oh.
Sword of Chaos.
That's one we did
These
not
titles
see
will
on
be available on
the online
Nintendo
yet.
Switch 2 later today.
So we're not just getting an arcade game, but a console game as well. That's neat. Oh. Alright. Got Soldier. Oh yeah, they showed off 2 new characters. Reanimal. Okay. New WWE. Star Trek Voyager. Yeah, they decided to make an arcade archive version of the game, but for console games. Dreamlight Valley. Okay, game for 125. Alright, hold step begin. Go Simulator 3. Okay.
Wake up, Pikachu.
Alright. Oh, this one actually coming out on my birthday. That's neat. Yeah.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime
what's it?
scene.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America,
Oh,
FBI
the new
analyst
Resident Evil
Grace
game.
Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
What did he do to me?
In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items
Nice.
and ammunition are at her disposal.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get some enjoyment out
Will
of
she
the
confront
Arcade
the
Archives and
threats
Console
head-on,
Archives
or
series.
save her ammo
Even
for
do?
the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case.
Oh, Leon Kennedy.
S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles,
Okay, so Grace is more of the
or
horror
use an
aspect.
enemy's
Leon's
weapon
the more
against them.
action-oriented.
Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you
That's
can change your
interesting.
perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard
Oh.
and Resident Evil
And the
Village
other
will also
Resident
be
Evil
available the same day.
Games are going to be there too.
Horror-filled
Alright.
excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2
Oh.
Pro controller featuring
Okay.
original art
That's
is
actually
releasing
pretty cool.
alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins.
Alright then.
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month.
実はならゲームチャットあれは
You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future.
Right.
Next is our last
Okay,
announcement.
final presentation, everyone.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda
Okay,
Game
so the
Studios. If you're
Bethesda
like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a
Tekken
great
8.
piece of hardware and
Sorry,
also
Gaming Dude.
so personal when you play.
Another time,
We're excited
perhaps.
to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
What Bethesda game
Vault
are we getting?
Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout
Oh,
4
Fallout.
Anniversary Edition is
All right.
emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new. From the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered.
Yeah, sorry.
In addition
Always
to the
next
base
time.
game, experience
And,
6
you know,
official
maybe they'll
expansions
reveal it.
and over 150
you're on,
Creation
Gaming Dude.
Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for an
Indiana
ancient
Jones.
power,
All
and
right.
only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the
More
Elder
Bethesda
Scrolls
stuff.
4 Oblivion
Oh,
Remastered.
Alright.
Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time.
Wonder if we're getting. Oh, maybe we.
Freely
Huh.
customize your
No, I
character
think
to
we
match
already
your
have
playstyle.
Skyrim on.
Then adventure amongst an
Witcher Switch
unforgettable
2.
cast of
If I think
characters
about
By
it.
the grace of the gods, I serve
I think Oblivion might
Tamriel as
be the fan
Haruna.
favorite for a lot of
and
people.
fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year.
Alright.
We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo
All right.
Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
recap of everything we saw. Alright, that was a pretty interesting direct. Hopefully this will get us ready for the next major one. But anyways, that's all the time we have today. Tune in next time. Hopefully we'll be playing Kirby Outriders on Monday, but again, no promises there. Until then, I am Audi 5000.